Hello everyone, myself Shilpa Rudravar, and in today's lecture we will be discussing about how to implement CMOS NOR gate, that is 3-input CMOS NOR gate using the finger concept instead of using different MOSFETs. So moving towards the PPT, next PPT. So this is what is the practical. To prepare CMOS layout in selected technology, simulate with and without capacitive load, and comment on rise and fall time. So here our practical is that to design and implement NOR gate layout using CMOS 0.25 micron technology in Microwind. So this is the NOR gate. Previous lectures we have gone through the how to implement inverter and NAND gate. So here in this particular lecture I will be exploring what is CMOS NOR gate. So this is the CMOS NOR gate. Here you are able to see that two PMOS are connected in series and two NMOS are connected in parallel. Okay, so as you know, NOR means A plus B whole complement. As you are having A plus B whole complement means always NMOS will be implemented in parallel because A plus B complement. So as I discussed in the previous lecture, whose link I will be putting in the description box, so you can go through it. So how to implement this CMOS inverter or CMOS NOR gate, that you will be understanding. So for A plus B combination, you need to put all these two transistors NMOS in parallel, and same way for PMOS it will be in series. So that is mentioned over here, and these notations are very important. That pull-up network, PMOS is in pull-up network, that's why it is connected to VDD, and NMOS will be in pull-down network, that's why it should be connected in connected to VSS. The two inputs are combined together to form A input, and again over here to B. So here we have at the intersection of PMOS and NMOS connection, we have got the output. So moving towards the actual how we are going to implement using 3 fingers, but I will show how it will be implemented in 2 fingers also and 3 fingers also. So this is the 2-input NOR gate. So whenever you are clicking on Microwind and you are selecting 2 fingers, so you will be getting this type of particular structure. So here, as you are able to see 2 gates over here, polysilicon material means there are 2 gates. So how to note this or give the notation to this particular structure is I already told or discussed in the previous lecture, that is source, gate, drain, source, gate, drain. Or there might be another combination in which you can explain this thing, that is source, gate, drain, drain, gate, source. So this is one transistor and this is another transistor. So normally this type of notation is used for series type of combination. I have shown over here. This is my S. This is just for the interpretation purpose. There is no like meaning like that. It has to be mentioned in this way. But this is the interpretation to draw the diagram properly or to make the layout properly in the Microwind. So this S is nothing but this source. So this is my first source. Then drain source is already combined over here. If we are taking the transistors separately, we need to make a contact of drain and source. But here it is already done. This is again a gate that is over here, and this last is my what is drain. So this way you can treat this as a series connected transistor which is having this source as a first point over here and this drain as a last point over here. For parallel combination, how to do that? These two are drain. If we are interpreting that thing in this way, that is this type of notation. So this middle two are my drains. So 2 drains are connected to each other and these are my source. So this is the 2 point which is having 2 drains, and this is the single point. This is the one source. This is the another source. So if you want to have a source connected to source, so I need to connect these 2, and drains are already interconnected. That way you can think. So moving forward to the 3-input or 3-finger NOR gate. So here it is shown that 3 transistors are in series for NMOS and 3 transistors are in series in PMOS. Sorry, this is NMOS which are in parallel. So here these notations again I told you in the same way, just there are 3 transistors inbuilt over here, and internally there is connection between this drain source or drain source. Whatever interpretation you are using. For series you need to use this, for parallel you can use this. Same way there are other options available. You can just go through it. So before going to the next thing, I will be switching to the Microwind platform. So I am clicking on this Microwind over here. Now, as I told you, first go to File, select Foundry, and then select your technology, that is 0.25 micrometer. After that, you need to click over here. I will first be showing the 2-finger NOR gate. So I will be selecting 2 over here, and I will be selecting NMOS, and I will be selecting this device or generate device. So NMOS will be always in pull down network. So I have mentioned that over here, and I have selected PMOS, again 2-finger. So I am generating that. I am putting it over here. Now I want to align it properly because gate should be connected to each other to form a one input, combined input. So I am just adjusting this particular thing. Just take polysilicon because for gate input connection you require polysilicon to be considered. So I have stretched this. Now I can align this properly, so there will not be any zigzag combination or zigzag connection. So again I am taking polysilicon, and this is my B input. Okay, because 2 gates are there, so I am having A and B 2 inputs. VDD you need to apply over here to avoid the floating effect. In previous PPTs or previous videos I have given the explanation why it is like that, so you can go through that video. Again, now in CMOS NOR gate, this particular PMOS are in series. So this is my first point, and this is my second last point. So I will consider this as a source, gate, drain, source, gate, drain. Likewise, so here source and drains are connected. So this is source. So I am giving here VDD over here. Now after this source, this is gate, drain, source. This is the source of second transistor. So source, gate, drain. Now I want here parallel connection where I require my 2 sources to be connected each other, and that's why I have taken metal one from this, and I am stretching it over here. Why metal one is used also, that I have explained in previous lectures. So link of that I will be putting in the description box, because whenever contact is formed, they are formed using metal one, and that's why if we are using metal one, there will not be any other contact you require for making the connection between that. Otherwise, if you are using different metal 2, so you need to make a contact of metal 1 and metal 2 by clicking over here. So I want to avoid multiple contacts over here. So I have connected source with each other, and I have given VSS, that is ground, over here. Now output I need to take from the which particular point, that is drain of this and drain of this. So here 2 drains are combiningly formed over here. So I am taking metal 1, I am stretching this. So this is my drain, 2 drains of this N MOSFET, and I am connecting this to this drain because upper is in series, and that's why I am stretching this and I am connecting this two. Hope you are understanding. So this is what is your source. Source should be connected to VDD. This is what? Gate, drain, source, gate, drain. So this is drain. Drain of this and drain of this should be connected together. So there are 2 drains over here because we have connected 2 MOSFETs parallelly. So this is the drain. You can see that nomenclature or notation which I already explained to you. So likewise this has been done. Now what is last thing is remaining, that I need to apply input. So over here you need to apply input on this gate only. At intersection don't or overlapping don't put that thing, otherwise it will be giving error. Always give LSB first. So I am putting here B, which is my LSB, and don't change anything, leave it as it is. Again I am pressing on this and I am taking A. So here is the A, which is the MSB. So just see over here it is doubled, and that's why this is proper for getting all the combination from 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1 of A and B. After that I need to show this node at the output. So visible node, that is the output. So this is V out, and in this way I have assigned and I am running this particular thing. So here you are able to see when input is 0, 0, output is 1, rest of the condition output is 0. So this is the truth table of NOR gate. By clicking over here you can see rise time, fall time and frequency of operation and reset it. Okay, so you can see rise time, fall time and maximum frequency on which it is operating. So this way this 2-finger MOSFET is designed. Moving towards the 3-finger, because you need to again connect the capacitor. So select capacitor and put it over here. Again see the waveform and comment on the rise time and fall time of the circuitry. Okay, so moving forward to the next, that is the, I am taking again new, I am closing this. Okay, so now it's what is the 3 input NOR gate. So for that you need to take a 3 finger. So here I am taking N MOSFET, which is of 3 finger. Just only that finger need to change, rest will be same. If you are taking it separately, it will be difficult for connection. Here internally you are getting all the connections, most of the connection instead of all the connections. So I am clicking on all, I will be getting everything on a single screen. Now always keep a proper distance between these two, so that to avoid the overlapping. So I am stretching this A with A, I need to connect input, B with B, okay, and this is C with C. So I am aligning this now, otherwise it will be creating some zigzag connection. So I will be taking this tool, stretch, and I will be putting over here, and I will be stretching this or align this over here. So now it is aligned. Next thing, apply VDD to avoid the floating effect, and upper PMOS are connected in series. So this is S, source gate drain, source gate drain, source gate drain. Likewise 3 transistors are there and these are in parallel. So what is the thing over there? I need to connect drain of all the 3 transistors. So this is my 2 drains and this is my 3rd drain. Just see the notation, okay? And this drain should be connected to the drain of your PMOS so as to take the output. And these are the sources which needs to be connected to the ground for the grounding purpose. Okay, so this you are able to see over here. I have connected these things over here. Now I need to connect this VSS over here. So I have connected this VSS. Now VDD is done over here. VSS has been done. Now I need to apply input. So I am pressing this button or add o'clock. This is first. You need to always put LSB. I am not changing anything. It will change itself. Then I am taking what is the middle bit, that is B, because 3 bits are there. 3 input NOR gate I am designing, and this is what is A. So my these combinations are changing so as to get all the combinations from 0 0 0 to 1 1 1. And last thing is that to put this output at this drain connection. So this is my V out. Okay. So I am pressing this, and after running, everything is over related to connections. So I am running this. So you are able to see only for 0 0 0 option you are getting output 1. Rest of the thing over here also 0 0 0 you are getting 1. Rest of the combination you are getting your output 0. Now you will say why this is happening. This is required for settling time is required. Suddenly it is getting this thing, and that's why it is not properly showing over here. But if it is continuing over here, same thing. So you are getting proper shape over here. So this is my rise time. This is my over here it is the fall time. So you can click over here, reset, and you are able to see what is the maximum operating frequency. So you are able to see it over here. Okay, this is the power dissipation. And after connecting the capacitor, again you need to check what is the effect of that capacitor on the rise time and fall time of the device. So I can use any value and I will run it again. So you are able to see that this rise time and fall time is changed suddenly, 101 picosecond. And this is the power dissipation which is also there. So you need to compare and give your comment on the conclusion. In the conclusion. So hope the things are clear in your mind. So here I'll be sharing some format. So this way you need to write for the inverter. All the 3 characteristics you need to mention with and without capacitor. For the NOR gate, NAND gate, you need to mention with and without capacitor and waveform of input output with rise time and fall time. With capacitor, and this is for without capacitor. Okay, and same for this NOR gate. 3 input NOR gate using 3 finger concept. Again input output waveform and rise time and fall time with and without capacitor. So value of capacitor also you need to mention. Here in the conclusion part, for all these things you need to put the comment properly. What is the rise time and fall time and your reflection, what you faced, problem you faced. So hope these things